school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the court.
I know. I love your emphasis.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. The chosen one out there with Devin Booker. And it's Beal in at the 3 spot. Phoenix leading by 6. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Hey, Shams, the Heat seem to always be in that area of making a big move, thinking about a big move, certainly seeing what could be out there. What's your sense? Are they trying to shake up their core right now?
The Heat always feel like they are close to competing and really trying to get to the cusp of winning a championship. The question is, can they find another star player to bring to this group? Are they willing to move the assets? And do they have the complementary pieces to go get that star player? But the Heat, we've seen it over the last 4 or 5 years. They're a team that has one thing in mind, and that's winning a championship.
And they can be scary when they get to the playoffs.
Playing the regular season is one thing for this Heat group. They know when the lights are shining the brightest, they can turn it up another level in the playoffs. That's what Erik Spoelstra brings.
Love kicks to Rozier. Love with the screen on Booker. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And nothing is falling for him right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's the chosen one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Pelicans.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
KD on the wing. Pass to the chosen one. 5 on the clock for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Butler comes in for Tyler Hero. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the chosen one.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Rodney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments and always has. Hey, we thank you for that report. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The chosen one passes to Nurkic. Here's the chosen one, defended by Butler. Booker outside. Pass to the chosen one. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat trail by 13. And Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. And measuring up the shot. Someone left the window open. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Miami Heat.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
Taking a look here at Miami, I think at the midway point, sometimes teams hit that doldrum. And it could be a case for them slipping in the rankings.
This is when your leaders have to step up, set the example, and be vocal when you need to. Doldrum.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. And there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at power forward. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 15-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Adebayo passes to Highsmith. Good ball movement here by Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Misses the wing J.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
Here's Butler. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Outside Rozier. Booker pulls it in.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Here's the chosen one. Nurkic the pass to the chosen one. Now here's Durant. Here's the chosen one. He has 29 for 3. Booker. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rozier against Booker. Tries it from the top of the key. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Phoenix making some changes. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nurkic. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Monte Morris subbed in for the chosen one. Suns. Grayson Allen comes in for Beal, and it's the chosen one in for Devin Booker. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Morris is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward position. To the wing right side. Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's the chosen one. Rozier defending. Count that one. 33 points for the chosen one.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Another game, another win. Tomorrow.